Okay.
Shri Brahma Samhita ki jai. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam.
Ishwara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Lokeshwar Sitaram, would you like to recite?
Ishvaraha Parama Krishna Sachit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam.
Yes, Sitaram.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal, blissful, spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin, and he is the prime cause of all causes. Thank you. So shall we go to the 30th text now?
Okay, yeah. Let me just go up 5. Maybe it's just easier to scroll down. Okay, got it. Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, shall we start from 29?
Yes, that'll be better.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Good.
Yeah. Text 29. Chintamani prakaratadmashukalpavriksha Lakshavriteshu surabhirabhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasrashatasambrahmaseyamanam Govindamadipurusham Tamaham bhajami.
Chintamani Prakara Sadmasukai Kalpavriksha Laksha Savritesu Surabhir Abhipalayanantam Lakshmi Sahasrasatatam Brahmana Sevamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Chintamani Prakara Sadmasu Kalpavriksha Laksha Viteshu Surabhir Abhipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrahma Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Chintamani Prakarasatma Sukalpa Briksha Lakshavateshu Shurabhira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasa Satasambhrama Sevamanam Govindamanusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Chintamani prakarasadmasukalpavriksha Lakshavriteshu surabhirabhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasrashatasambrahma sevyamanam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Lokesha, would you like to read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, the first progenitor, who is tending the cows, yielding all desires and abodes, built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or Gopis.
Such a phenomenal verse, this one.
Text 30.
Good.
Venum Kwanantamarvindalaya Taksham Barhavatam Samasitam Buddhasundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shubham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Venam Kwanantam Aravindasalaya Daksham Barhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundaram Kandapakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shubham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Venum Kwanantam Aravindalayatakszam Barhavatam Sam Asitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Visesa Sobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Venum Konantamaravinda Taksham Bharavatam Samasitam Buddhasudarangam Kandarpa Kotika Maniya Vishisha Shubham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Venum Kvanantamaravindagalaya Taksham Barhavatam Samasitam Buddhasundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Saram Prabhu, would you like to read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is adept in playing on his flute, with blooming eyes like lotus petals, with head decked with peacock's feathers, with a figure of beauty tinged with a hue of blue clouds, and his unique loveliness charming millions of cupids. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Text 31.
I was just thinking, can we just do the word by word? Because here is where this point
Yes,
about
Prabhu.
his color comes up, you know, and the school children always ask, and I always quote the verse, but I can never remember. I know it's Sundarangam, but yeah, but Shyam Natyam. Let's. Do you mind if we just go through that? Let me just.
No, it's good. We'll be learning.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, like that. Okay. Oh, sorry, Karuna, you can do that, huh?
Okay, I read.
Yes, please.
Synonyms. Venu, the flute. Kwanantam, playing. Aravindadala, like lotus petals. Ayata, blooming. Aksham, whose eyes. Barha, a peacock's feather. Avatamsam, whose ornament on the head. Asita Ambuda, tinged with the hue of blue clouds. Sundara, beautiful. Angam, whose figure. Kandarpa, of cupids. Koti, millions. Kamaniya, charming. Vishesha, unique. Shobham, whose loveliness. Govindam, Govinda. Adi Purusham, the original person. Tam, him. Aham, I. Bhajami, worship. So Asita Ambuda is the tinged of the hue of blue clouds. You're muted, Prabhu.
Thank you. Bharhavatam samasitam Buddha. Asitam Buddha. Asitam Buddha. Yeah, good. Sundarangam. Sundarangam is his beautiful form.
Yeah.
Is tinged with the, okay, so is that Asitam Buddha Sundarangam. Good. Thank you for that. Very good. Very helpful. Okay.
Text 31. Alola Chandrakala Satvanamalya Ratnangadam Pranayakeri-kalavilasam Shyamam Tribhangalalitam Niyata-prakasham Govindamadi-purusham Tamaham bhajami.
Alola Chandra Kalasat Panamalyavamsi Ratna Gadam Pranaya Kili Kala Vilasham Shyamam Trivangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Alola Chandra Kala Sadvana Malyavamsi Ratnam Gadam Pranaya Keli Kala Vilasam Shyamam Tribangalalitam Niyata Prakasam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Lokeshwa?
Alola Chandraka Lasha Vanamalya Vamshi Ratnangadam Pranayakeri Lavilasam Shyamam Tribhangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Alola Chandrakala-satvanamalya-vamsi Ratnangadam Pranayakeri-kalavilasam Shyamam Tribhangalalitam Niyata-prakasham Govindamadi-purusham Tamaham bhajami. Synonyms: Alola, swinging, Chandraka, with a moon locket, blessed, beautified, Vanamalya, a garland of flowers, Vamshi, flute, Ratna Angadam, adorned with jeweled ornaments, Pranaya, of love, Kala, in pastimes, Vilasam, who always weavers, Shyamam, Shyamasundara, Tribhanga, bending in three places, Lalitam, graceful, Niyata, eternally, Prakasham, manifest, Govindam, Govinda, Adi Purusham, the original person, Tam, him, Aham, I, Bhajami, worship. Would you like to read the translation, Prabhu?
Yes, that'd be good. Yeah. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, round whose neck is swinging a garland of flowers, beautified by the moon locket, whose two hands are adorned with the flute and jeweled ornaments, who always revels in pastimes of love, whose graceful bending form of Shyam Sundar is eternally manifest. So this is the one, Shyamam Tribhanga. Shyamam Tribhanga, bending in threefold. Always nice to have these references when somebody asks us about the form of Krishna. So, thank you.
Yes.
And you don't read the purport, huh?
In fact, we had already gone through the purports. We were up to 33, so we have today to
Oh,
do
I
34.
see. Got
Yeah.
it. You're revising. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
Text 33. आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनंश्च वेदेषु दुर्लभमधुर्लभमात्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि.
Oh, sorry.
Advaitam Achyutam.
Yes, but go on.
It is not visible, Prabhu.
No, you please, you recite, please. Thank you.
Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusam Navayovanamscha Vedu Sidurlabham Madhurlabham Atma Bhaktu Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Thank you, Prabhu.
Wonderful.
Advaitam Achyutam Anadimanantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabhamatma Bhakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Advaitamachutamanadimanantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabhamadurlabhamatma Bhaktam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
अद्वैतमच्युत्यमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभम् आत्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Advaitam without a second, Achyutam without decay, Anadim without a beginning, Anantarupam whose form is endless, or who possesses unlimited forms, Adyam the beginning, Purana Purusham the most ancient person, Nava Yovanam a blooming youth, Cha also, Vedeshu through the Vedas, Durlabham inaccessible, Adhurlabham not difficult to obtain, Atma Bhakto through pure devotion of the soul, Govindam Govinda, Adi Purusham the original person, Tam him, Aham I, Bhajami worship. Translation. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas, but obtainable by pure unalloyed devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is without subject to decay, is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning and the eternal Purusha. Yet he is a person possessing the beauty of blooming youth.
And actually, this is a really amazing one because, you know, in the schools, they often ask me, who's the origin of God? How was he born? So it's nice to quote them these first two lines, actually, because he says he's one without a second, without his beginningless, his form is endless, and he's always youthful. Yeah, so very interesting.
And at the same time, the most ancient person.
And at the same time, the most ancient. Yeah. So this is really good. And is this the verse that you are reading the translation?
No, the 34.
Next one. Okay, great,
Next.
great, great, great.
Text 34. Pantastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo. Pantastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo. Vayor athapi manasu munipungavaanam. Vayor athapi manasu munipungavaanam. Sophyasti yat prapada simya vichintya tatve. Sophyasti yat prapada simya vichintya tatve. Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So little tricky here, the third line. So apyasti, so we have to combine these two words. P and asti, pyasti, yat prapada, sim. So here we combine nya, sim, nya, vichintya, tatve. Yes.
Yeah, this was always a tough one to memorize. Pantastu koti satavatsara sampagyamya. Pantastu koti sampagamya. Vayo atapi manaso nipungavana. So apyasti yat prapasimya chintyattatve. Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
Pantastu koti satavatsara sampragamyo vayor atapi manaso muni pungavanam soapyasti yat prapadasimihi avinsiti yatadve govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
Lokeshwa?
Pantastuko tishatavat sampagamyo vayor atapi manaso munipungavanam sopi asti yatpa pradasini avinchatatve govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
Very good.
Pantastu koti shatavatsarasam pragamyo vayor athapi manaso munipungavaanam so api asti yat prapadasini avichintya tatve govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Synonyms: Pantha, the path; to, but; Koti Shata, thousands of millions; Vatsara, of years; Sampragamya, extending over; Vayo, of wind; Atha api, or Manasa, of the mind; Muni Pungavanam, of the foremost Gyanis; Sah, that; of; Api, only; Asti, is; Yat, of whom; Prapada, of the toe; Simni, to the tip; Avichintya Tattve, beyond material conception; Govindam, Govinda; Adipurusham, the original person; Tam, him; Aham, I; Bhajami, worship. Translation: I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord. Only the tip of the toe of whose lotus feet is approached by the yogis who aspire after the transcendental and betake themselves to pranayam by drilling the respiration, or by the jnanis who try to find out the non-differentiated Brahman by the process of elimination of the mundane, extending over thousands of millions of years. Can we read the purport, Prabhu?
Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's dig it out. Thank you. Amazing verse, huh?
Yes.
Purport, yeah. This is 37, okay. Is it good? Okay, purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. The attainment of the lotus feet of Govinda consists in the realization of unalloyed devotion. The Kaivalya, realized non-alternative state, which is attained by the Astanga yogis by practicing trance for thousands or millions of years, and the state of merging into the non-differentiated impersonality of Godhead beyond the range of limitation attained by non-dualists after a similar period passed in distinguishing between the spiritual and the non-spiritual and eliminating things of the limited sphere one after another by the formula, not this, not that, are simply the outskirts of the lotus feet of Krishna and not the lotus feet themselves. What a sentence. Crikey. Amazing. The long and short of the matter is this. Kaivalya, or merging into the Brahman, constitutes the line of demarcation between the world of limitation and the transcendental world. For unless we step beyond them, we can have no taste of the variegatedness of the transcendental sphere. These conditions are the simple absence of misery arising from the mundane affinity, but are not real happiness or felicity. If the absence of misery be called a bit of pleasure, then also that bit is very small and of no consequence. It is not sufficient to destroy the condition of materiality, but the real gain to the jiva is his eternal existence in his self-realized state. This can be attained only by the grace of unalloyed devotion, which is essentially chit or transcendental in character. For this end, abstract and uninteresting mental speculation is of no avail. So, Karuna, effectively, what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj is saying is that whatever is attained by the jnanis by merging into the Lord, or by the Astanga yogis by doing their pranayams, is not even the tip of the toe of the lotus feet. It's not even that. Or at least that's what Bhaktisiddhanta says. It's the border between the spiritual and the material. But it's not, it's simply the outskirts of lotus feet of Krishna, not the lotus feet themselves. So all that trouble for thousands and millions of years for nothing. Sounds a bit unfair, but this is what is been concluded. And also Bhakti is saying, all these thousands of years, it's not sufficient to destroy the condition of material reality. And I love one comment of his. If the absence of misery be called a bit of pleasure, then also that bit is very small and of no consequence. A very interesting purport. Karuna, anything you like to share?
Oh, the purport, we have to read it again and again, then we can understand so many things about it.
Yeah, there's a
That's
lot.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many things in only one purport. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's phenomenal purport. Phenomenal purport. Very nice. Thank you so much. So next week we'll do 35. Is that the idea?
Can we stop here? We can do it next time.
Yeah, let's do it next week.
Yeah.
This is a tough verse as well. So,
Yeah.
but it's a nice verse, really nice. But thank you. Thank you for taking us through text 34. Very important.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brahma Samhita.
Brahma Samhita ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Karuna. All right. So let's go to the Nasinga. So I think I've stopped it. Have I stopped it?